Good day, traders. This is Rick with your futures trading coach aftermarket update for the live trading alert room. Today is Thursday, March 20th. Today we had two called trades in the room. I mentioned one, but we couldn't take it because of two of them actually happened during news. One was the president speaking, which we consider news, and the other one was kind of towards the end of the news, and I think I was not clear in that I told people to wait because there was a bunch of people in the trade. So I'm going to let you know what we did for the people that were in it, just so we know. The first trade here that I'm going to talk about was at let's see here. Let me get you the price. Was in crude oil. Okay, it was at 8:36 Central Standard Time right here. The price was 98.92. Okay, we got long right here. And what ended up happening was I said that this was a trade that was coming. It was during market on open. I said that it was a little bit shifty of a situation, and I did not want to go with a full position. So I said we were going to go with a half a position. And the way we start this trade off is with a half a position. So this actually would have been a quarter position. And I was very clear on that. And we went long with a quarter position at 92. This thing came down, and I was hoping it would work right away. When it didn't work right away, we had news coming up at 9 Central Time, which was right on this candle here. And I told everybody just get out at a 9 penny, 8 penny, 10 penny, whatever it was, loss. And that's exactly what we did. We got out of the trade. Now that did work. Okay, I said what I recommend, and officially I'm going to recommend getting out. However, I said that if you want to look at it as a quarter position and you're willing to take a shot, that's fine, since we're already in the trade and news is coming out. However, officially we lost about 9 pennies on a quarter position. Not a big deal. Based off of a full position, it was probably about 2 or 3 cents. For those that stayed in, market went all the way up to our targets that we had up here, and it would have been a beautiful trade. But officially, we lost about, like I said, 8, 9, 10 pennies, depending on where people were able to get out when I called it on a quarter position. So 2, 3 cents off of a full position size. Small loss there. Now, there was a trade at 9:09. Again, this was towards the end of the news. In the ES, the price was 18.54. And what I said on this trade was, I said that, what I thought I said was that we were going to wait on the trade because there was news, and there was still volume from the news here, and I didn't want to get in and then have it come back and have a big problem or anything like that. Apparently, half the room didn't hear me correctly, or my audio cut out or something. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Some people said the audio cut out, and they took the trade. Now it worked, okay, but again, officially, everybody, I don't think, had a chance to get into that one, so I'm not counting that. But that was a method trade. It just was coming during the news. Would have worked, but again, officially, people were not supposed to take it, so I'm not going to count it. There were several people who took the trade, however, and it worked out very nicely from 54 all the way up here. My next target was up here at 150. We never reached that. Now, what I said was when the market came up here and came down, I said that if you were in from down here, okay, if you wanted to add on to your trade, you would get long at 18.57.75. And again, that one worked for about 3 points, 57.75, a couple points, 2 points, and that would have been it. I did not want people who were not in down here to take this, but if they did take it and they were still in with profits in a risk-free scenario, I said that we can add at 57.75, and that would have been another couple points. Now, when it came up here, came down here after this red candle here, this was an opportunity. Everybody had to get in. I said 8.25, 8.50. I expected it to come up to 9.75. It was about 1.5 points, and that was all we got. Once this red candle happened, both of these red candles, I said actually be very careful. Either get out of the trade, make sure you're at entry, most of your contracts off, whatever the case may be. Everybody's trading a different size. So that was about a 1.5 there. And then when the market came down here, there was a surprise announcement that the president was going to come on. And I said the whole time, I said on this candle here and on this candle here, I said 750 short. I said I said if the president wasn't on, this market would absolutely be coming down. I said, but by the rules, and usually what happens when the president comes on with the market, I said we just can't. I don't know what he's going to say. I don't know how long he's going to be on. I said that we cannot take the trade per the rules. And what ended up happening was he left right here, finished his speech. The market shot up. Again, I said 750. Somebody in the room told me that he was finished and it all done. And by the time I could get anybody in, the market was already down here and it was too late to enter. So again, we were not in this trade, but we would have been absolutely short at 750 if it wasn't for the news per the method, pure method trade. And that one would have worked quite nicely as well. So really, we had a very, very small loser on crude for the official trades. And then 1.5 winner here, and that's all we had. There were a lot of people that took this trade here, made considerably more, but that's again, I'm not sure exactly what happened there as far as my audio or what happened, so we're not going to count that one. And that's it. So we're going to come back tomorrow, and we're going to do it again. Tomorrow will be Friday. Until then, I want to wish everybody great rest of the day. Also, head over to futuretradingcoach.com. Join our free trial. It doesn't cost you anything. There's no credit card required, and you can take a free look at what we're doing here and see if you like it, and go from there. Okay, talk to you guys later.